In welcoming the new envoy, OAS Secretary General Luis Almagro recognized her broad experience as an educator and leader and her familiarity with areas of work of the OAS, particularly in the Inter-American Council of Integral Development. He expressed confidence that the expertise of the new ambassador would be beneficial to some of the innovative programs in which the CIDI is involved. 3 important qualities have been identified by Sir St. Clair Prince, Minister of Education, as being vital to nation building. Minister Prince outlined the qualities during his remarks at the school's independence rally held at the Victoria Park on Wednesday as part of celebrations to mark this country's 37th anniversary of independence. The Minister of Education said integrity, selflessness and tolerance must be encouraged among students and educators. He added that integrity is the quality of being honest and having strong moral principles, while being selfless is putting others' needs before your own by self-sacrifice, and tolerance is accepting differences of opinion, behavior, which will help to build our achievements in the field of education. Minister Prince has also commended the 16 national awardees who were recognized at Wednesday's rally. He said it took a combination of persons working together to achieve a goal like this, and this same attitude or approach is what is needed to engender national pride in all of us. St. Vincent and the Grenadines has achieved significant socio-economic and technological advancement over the past 37 years. Addressing a large gathering of the Vincentians at the 37th Day Military Parade at Victoria Park on Thursday, October 27, 2016, Prime Minister Dr. Gonsalves said such progress has been achieved despite the relatively small geographical size of this island.
We are sincerely grateful to everyone of all walks of life, at home and abroad, Vincentians and non-Vincentians alike, for the contributions, great and small, which have been made and are being made to our people's upliftment. Our gratitude is immense, it is heartfelt, and we must proclaim it aloud collectively and in the quiet certitude of our individual beings. We must always be willing to say thanks to Almighty God and thanks to all of our people who have contributed so much to the building of our country. Thanks very much. It is right and proper that as we acknowledge our nation's socio-economic and technological advances, we must recognize too and lament our individual and collective shortcomings and fall from grace and be accordingly contrite and recommit ourselves to do what is better and right.
He noted, however, that much more remains to be done to improve the quality of our lives and living conditions.
As always, change for the better has to come and start with each of us. We do good, but we can do better. And as the saying goes, every saint has a past, every sinner has a future.
The Prime Minister said that the progress enhanced prosperity, peace and socio-political stability in this country has been made possible through the collaborative efforts of Vincentians locally and in diaspora and friendly nations and organizations.
Still, even amidst the dangers of criminal violence, our country remains safe, and citizen security, though challenged, is sound. Overwhelmingly, our people of all ages, sex and social condition are law-abiding, peaceful and good-natured. And the violent criminals are given no supportive space in our communities, save and except from a few criminally connected persons.
Regional airline Liat is expected to record 9.2 million EC dollars in losses at the end of this year. Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves, who is chairman of the Liat shareholder governments, made this disclosure during his ministerial statement in Parliament this morning. The Prime Minister said that during a meeting in Barbados earlier this month, it was noted that the airline's budgeted total revenue for 2016 is $292.9 million EC, with it having made a net profit of EC $5 million at the end of August. Meanwhile, Dr. Gonsalves said he has been informed by Lear's management that the airline's sickness crew level is very high compared to the industry daily average. He noted that so far this year, Lear has had to cancel some 261 flights and over 500 flights have been delayed due to crew sickness. The Prime Minister further stated that Lear's management has informed the shareholder governments that there appears to be episodic illnesses among the airline's crew. Icol Market, a Vincentian who resided in Anguilla and was a member of the Royal Anguillan Police Force, died yesterday in a motor vehicle accident, sources say. The accident was said to have taken place at Sandy Ground Main Road at 6:40 p.m. He was taken to the Princess Alexandra Hospital, where he later succumbed to his injuries. His death is the fourth road fatality in that country. Market was 36 years old. Local non-profit Constructive Solutions Incorporation, in collaboration with GEF SVGP, other local and regional partners begin their Community Awareness Seminars Phase 2, which is part of the UNDP-funded project, developing good environmental practices for managing and disposal of hazardous materials found in e-waste across St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Project coordinator Ashley John says the main objective is to increase awareness and educate the general population on better environmental practices when disposing of electrical waste. Discarded electrical devices such as TVs, radios and computers, known as e-waste, contain dangerous chemicals such as mercury, lead and cadmium, known as persistent organic pollutants, which cause cancer, respiratory and reproductive problems. The seminar takes place at the conference room of the Tobago Cays Marine Park on Tuesday, November 2nd, commencing at 6 p.m., then at Bamboo Shoot Conference Room, Belmont Road, Beckway, on Wednesday, 3rd November at 6 p.m. Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves says the government of St. Vincent and the Grenadines will be moving next year to a number of facilities in honor of Vincentians who have made outstanding contributions to the development of this nation. The Prime Minister made the announcement in his address at the 37th Independence Day Rally Parade at Victoria Park on Thursday, October 27, 2016.
In recognition of those citizens at home and abroad who have made sterling contributions in the field of sports, culture, education, health, public service, business and community service, we will give very special recognition. So early in the new year 2017, our government will announce the naming of various facilities in honor of our distinguished citizens, particularly those who have gone to the great beyond. We must remember them as part of our exercise of nation building and the further ennoblement of our Caribbean civilization. Announcements too will be made for a few more additional sporting and cultural ambassadors.
Dr. Gonsalves said the decision to honor these distinguished citizens who made sterling contributions in the fields of sports, education, culture, health and public service is being done as part of the exercise of nation building. Further, the Prime Minister also announced that 110 persons who are employed as temporary clerks in the public service will be employed with permanent status come January 2017. He said this will provide them with the requisite job security and the benefits of public servants.
I want to appeal yet again to all public and private sector employees, managers and leaders to lift our productivity and delivery of service. Although the bulk of our people are focused and disciplined at their workplaces, there is still a minority among us who are insufficiently productive. I urge them to do better in their own interests and that of the country as a whole. Everyone has to make a worthwhile contribution. I'm appealing yet again also to our domestic private sector to take full advantage of the economic and business opportunities which are available. I reiterate yet again, that my government is ever ready to facilitate entrepreneurs in establishing or expanding their businesses. My government has been doing this over the years for entrepreneurs in every economic sector, and we want to do even more. I want to make sure that we do not just have excuses, but the opportunities are taken which are available.
After the break, we bring the sporting highlights.